Hello and welcome to Inspiration with Milambo. I'm Milambo Mizinga, your business and personal finance coach. Now today I'm going to be talking about financial freedom. What is the true meaning of financial freedom? Now, I first heard this term, financial freedom, back in campus when I was at university. So what happened was, our lecturer asked us what our future goals were. Then one of the members, of our class, volunteered himself to share his goal, and he said, well, I would like to become financially free by the age of 40. Our lecturer looked at him and said, that is an impossibility, because even Bill Gates himself is not financially free. Before then, I had never ever heard of financial freedom. So I was thinking to myself, then what on earth is financial freedom if Bill Gates with all his billions isn't even financially free? So it caused me to really think about this. But of course, I didn't make any active search, to find out what it meant until later on. But the first thing that I discovered, when I found the true meaning of financial freedom was that it's a lie. What the lecturer said was a lie. You can attain financial freedom. And yes, Bill Gates is very much financially free. And anybody who wants to be financially free can become financially free. You don't even need to be a billionaire. You don't need to be a millionaire to become financially free. Now, let me just a little bit debunk on some of the things that people think financial freedom is. So some people think financial freedom is having a specific amount of money in your account to live on for the rest of your life. That is not financial freedom, because as long as there's no more money coming into your account, it means that money is limited. Even if it's $1 million, it's going to run out as long as there's no more income coming into your account. So financial freedom isn't tied to one specific amount that you have to live on for the rest of your life. And secondly, I've heard other people say when you're debt-free and financially free. No, financial freedom doesn't mean being debt-free. Being debt-free is just that, being debt-free, but you are not financially free. So what then is financial freedom? Financial freedom is when your passive income streams meet or exceed your financial needs. Let me say that again. Financial freedom is when the money that flows from your passive income streams meets or exceeds your financial needs. So for example, if your financial needs per month are 20,000 or 25,000 and you have passive income streams that pour in money into your account to the tune of maybe 30,000 or 40,000, you are financially free, even without being a millionaire, because it's able to cater not just for your needs, but for the lifestyle that you actually want to live. Now, I know that some people may be unaware of the term passive income streams. What does that mean? So basically, passive income, when we talk about passive income, we're talking about income streams that pour into your account without you being present there. It doesn't require your physical presence every single day for you to generate. Okay, so for example, a house, if you build a house, that's an income generating asset. You don't need to be present there for your house to produce income. So that's just one of the many examples of passive income streams. Many times people will say passive income is money you earn when you're sleeping. Well, just because it's not, you don't need to be there. So you could be sleeping, you could be traveling, you could be working on something else, and that money keeps being generated and poured into your account. It means that's a passive income stream. So of course we'll discuss in more detail about passive income when I actually talk about passive income streams and active income streams. It's very important, if you ever want to achieve financial freedom, it's very important that you understand those different types of incomes, what they mean for you, and how you can use them to actually create financial freedom for yourself. So there are 3 conditions when it comes to passive income. 3 conditions that you must satisfy when it comes to passive income for it to actually be financial freedom. The first thing is your passive income stream must be reliable. It must be able to generate income when you need it, preferably every single month. So if your passive income stream doesn't generate income every single month, you are not financially free. If it generates income this month, nothing next month, you're not sure the other month, that other month it produces, you're not financially free, because it means that passive income stream is actually not reliable. So for it to be reliable, it must be able to bear fruit when it's required. Like the Bible says, it should bear fruit in its season. So your passive income streams must be able to bear fruit. They must be able to produce income reliably every single month, which you can actually live on. Secondly, it must be sustainable, which means it must endure. Those streams must be able to endure for a long time, not just a short time. For example, if you have a bus or a car, even if that income stream is passive, the truth of the matter is that the car will break down or eventually just completely turn into scrap in the next 10-15 years. So it's not really it can't really endure. It's not that sustainable. It's good for the short run, but it can't work in the long run, as opposed to a house, you see. So it's very important to understand that yes, you may have a passive income stream, but is it able to sustain you for the rest of your life, or at least for 20 years, 30 years to come? Because that is very, very important. If it can't be sustainable, it means it's not reliable again. Okay, so the third condition is it must be passive. Like I mentioned before, it must be passive. It shouldn't be active. So you could be making a lot of money, but if you're the one who's actually required to show up at your business to produce that income, that's active income. So it must be passive. You shouldn't be required to show up every single day, because financial freedom means that you only work by choice. With financial freedom, you are freed from money concerns. You are freed from the need to show up every day to work for money. You can live with or without work. Now, it's not like we strive for financial freedom because we are so lazy, we just want to sit around for the rest of our lives. No, financial freedom actually frees our time. It frees us, first of all, from worries and anxiety, which keep so many people at night, from sleeping, because they keep thinking about bills and school fees and everything else that requires money. So it frees you from that kind of stress, that kind of strain on your mind, and it helps you to relax and be more at ease. Secondly, you're able to focus on creating other income streams, because while you have money coming from one side, you can actually start working on a different income stream and another income stream. There's no limit to how many passive income streams you can create, because of the fact that they don't rely on you to produce them. So basically, that's what it means to be financially free. Now, there are two very important things that are required for you to be able to create financial freedom. The first thing is you need to first of all determine how much income needs to come in every single month, which means you need to be able to calculate how much your living expenses are, plus the lifestyle that you actually want to live. So when it comes to financial freedom, it's not just about being able to meet your bare necessities. If your income streams are only able to meet your very basic needs, that's not financial freedom, that's poverty. So you should be able to satisfy your lifestyle needs. It should be able to finance the lifestyle that you actually want to live. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be luxurious, but it can be very, very comfortable. So if you can calculate how much do you need for you to be able to maintain that lifestyle without working, how much is it going to come to? Is it 50,000, 30,000? And then you look at the second thing, which is, okay, so what kind of income streams can I put in place? So we begin with doing an exercise of at least 10 different types of income streams that you can create, which can become passive in the long run. Because when it comes to creating passive income, it always begins as active income. You put in the work first, you put in the time, you put in the effort first before you can actually let go and say, okay, now let it operate on its own. You first have to put in the work. So it's important to look at what kind of income streams can I put in place to actually finance that kind of lifestyle, to actually bring in that kind of income. It could take you 10 years, it could take you 15 years. It's different for every person because it's so dependent on your financial needs, on your desires, on your money fears, on your ability to work and discipline yourself to stay at it until you achieve your goals. But the truth is, it's not an overnight thing. That's why it's important then that you're able to think long term. Start planning for it now. Many times people don't achieve financial freedom not because they can't, but because they think it's impossible. Because they think, well, it's just meant for the ultra rich. So they don't even plan for it, they don't even think about it, and they don't work towards it. And that's the only reason they don't achieve it. You'll never become financially free by accident, like, oh, boom, 20 years from now, 10 years from now, oh, I'm financially free. No, it doesn't happen that way. You actually need to plan for it now and start working towards it step by step until you actually accomplish it. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know, ask me. Your questions help me a lot, to see whether what I'm saying is actually coming across to the people that I intend to teach. Does it make sense for you? Where are you confused? Where do you not understand? All those things, I'm available to make clarifications. So I hope you go out there and have a beautiful and productive day as you start planning on your financial freedom. That's it for now. It's been Milambo Mzinga, your business and personal finance coach. Bye-bye.